Chapter 8, Hustle and Glory, Mastering Resilience and Micro Wins, June 13th, 2024, 12:57 p.m. Seeing a barrier as an opportunity rather than a challenge can be somewhat nonsense to anyone. Why would something that is in my way be a good thing for me? Why would something that needs to work and is not working be a good thing for me? What opportunity can I possibly create or get from this? In all transparency, this is what I am facing now. Right now at TipBux, we have two small but very important things that need to be implemented. If they are not done correctly or can't be done, I don't see the pivot simply because it's how we make money. Not only that, but as stated before, having a lead engineer with such a demanding life between his 9 to 5, his family and other obligations, a text that says, "I'll try again tomorrow," might not be tomorrow. So where's the opportunity in one of many countless delays? We were supposed to be live with the working product, if not by January, at least February. It's fucking June. If I'm going to raise money from investors, I need a working product. So where's the opportunity? Well, the opportunity to grow and learn comes from a few key perspectives. Being so caught up in the end result, I didn't stop to take a look at the progress so far, to realize I have such a great team. My lead engineer and my senior engineer. Two guys who have been on this journey with me, though having equity, aren't getting upfront cash. Is that not a great opportunity? Is not the allocated time that I get from either one of them a great opportunity? The challenge could simply be, going back to the entrepreneurial soul, that maybe there needs to be a step back. What if all these delays, just like the traffic the guy experienced on 9/11, which prevented him from being in the towers that day, is the same type of delay? What if I'm being so tied up in the end result, a spirit of rushing, that maybe there should be a new approach? Now, this doesn't mean not to stay on top of progress and make sure that we as a team execute in a timely manner. But have I stopped to ask myself, am I trying to force this? My Maverick Brain will respond as such. Force? Of fucking course, we need to force this. We are trying to get to market to compete. We are trying to be a winning fucking product. We are trying to raise money. We are trying. My entrepreneurial soul, remember, this involves spirit, some growth, a deeper look within, responds as such. We don't need to try to be a winning product. We already are. If we are on this journey, surely it is not in vain. What is meant to be will be. You don't try, you just are. You don't try to raise money, you just do it. Then the belief system kicks in, and you remember you're on this path to learn, to explore, to feel moment to moment. But aren't visionaries supposed to live in the future? How can I be in the moment when I live in the future? It's true. It is a battle. How can you turn off that visionary attribute that is embedded within you? You don't. You can be in the future and live moment to moment. The same way you can use your memory to revisit the past. The key to sanity is to use these abilities at the right time and at your will. When was the last time you were worried about a bill being paid, or about a deadline being reached, or about being late for something? And despite the delays, the anxiety, the overthinking, somehow you can remember when it all worked out. Despite all the odds that you thought were working against you, it was those very odds that worked in your favor. Do not get it mistaken at any point. The Maverick Brain, the one who wants to control every outcome, and the entrepreneurial soul, the one who understands to let go, let be, and believe, are to work hand in hand. This is where perseverance and passion play a major role. You see, we all have the attributes for success. We all have the ability to be successful. But when on that journey, those attributes will be tested. This is when your passion will be tested. This is when your ability to persevere will be tested and tried. Let's look at their definitions. Passion, a strong feeling of enthusiasm or excitement for something or about doing something. It's like having a fire lit inside you about a particular topic, activity, or goal. Perseverance, the continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failure, or opposition. It's about sticking with something even when it gets tough and not giving up on your dreams. You see those definitions? Refer to them when you need to, because maybe it describes what you already have, or maybe it describes what you might be missing. And missing any of the two will make this a tough road for those who do not possess them. Now let's take a look at when a well-known CEO had to use their passion and perseverance against the perceivable odds against them. Imagine having this cool-ass app idea like Uber that could change the way people get around, but then everyone tells you it's crazy, impossible, and there's no way it will happen. That's what Travis Kalanick, the CEO of Uber, faced. But instead of saying fuck it and getting a regular job, he used his passion for his idea and his relentless perseverance to push through all the naysayers. He basically said, hold my beer, and kept hustling until Uber became the ride-hailing giant it is today. That's the kind of fire you've got to have to chase your dreams, even when it feels like everyone else is telling you to sit down. Kalanick's Uber dream wasn't a smooth ride. Cities slammed them with lawsuits, taxi drivers felt threatened, and some countries banned the app entirely. Plus, keeping up with demand while dealing with competition and negative press was a constant battle. But hey, that's what you get when you try to shake up an industry, right? Lastly, let's briefly discuss the small wins. This is something that I'm still working on. As a person, I don't believe in celebrating. I truly believe you have a quick 5 minutes of celebrating, then you get right back to work. The celebration style is up to you. However the small wins are, they're still important. Small wins are not necessarily wins in the sense that some invisible race is over. Small wins are proof that what you are doing is working, and it's evidence that you should keep going or continue to do what you've been doing. Now, a small win could be 5 new sales, 10 new customers, your trademark getting approved, securing an office space, hiring a new team member, closing on a new client, or acquiring 100 new users on your app. They can even be things like sticking to your diet, hitting the milestone you were aiming for in the gym, getting a new apartment, buying a new car, or finding $100 on the fucking street. You'll know a small win when you see it, because it'll be surrounded by all the other chaos going on. And in those chaotic moments, you'll feel that overwhelming good feeling when that small win happens. When you are in the moment to recognize it, maybe give yourself a pat on the back, or have that drink you've been holding off on. We're so hard on ourselves, so tough on ourselves, that we never stop on this journey. Look back and say, damn, look how fucking far I've come. So say it to yourself. You'll realize it's been all that perseverance and passion within you, my friend. Damn, look how fucking far I've come. Look how fucking far I've come.
It's been all that perseverance and passion.
Passion, a strong feeling of enthusiasm or excitement for something or about doing something. It's like having a fire lit inside you about a particular topic, activity, or goal. Perseverance, the continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failure, or opposition. It's about sticking with something even when it gets tough and not giving up on your dreams. Look how fucking far I've come. Look how fucking far I've come.